He absolutely gets fucking sparkled with an umbrella.
I do like to see that.
Fighting out of the G4 Studios, Scotland, Paul Bearchew Craig, Chris the Bad Guy Bungard, Ross Cooper. Presenting from the street or in the shade, it's time for Leathered Podcast.
So it's a new week. It's your weekly fix of Leathered Podcast. We are a man down. He is currently in, is it South Carolina he's in? It's one of the Carolinas.
He's in the Carolinas.
He's definitely in Carolina.
North Carolina.
North.
I'm sure it is.
It's definitely in Carolina he's in.
Is it the Blue Range Mountains they're called? I think so.
I'm not sure.
Because he's...
When was the Celtic game?
It's not been yet, I don't
Has it
think.
not been yet?
They're playing Wednesday.
Right. That's a fucking fair jaunt for Chris to be cutting about.
Just on a non-stop tour of the southern states of America.
We'll just go to America.
Aye, for a game.
Aye.
Come on, boys. They probably take a decent... Oh, Greg, do they take games over in the States and stuff?
As if Greg would know.
I don't know, he's a football guy. Greg's a football guy.
Rangers and Celtic take fans anywhere.
Have you ever been to, my neighbour goes to the Vegas for the Rangers, like, whatever it's called. Like,
the conventions.
Aye.
Never been, but
Loves
Celtic
it.
and Rangers do.
Loves it.
Aye.
Why would you go to Vegas? Is it just basically an excuse to go and get pissed?
Aye, pretty much, man.
It's the place for it. It's a stag do place now, eh?
Is it?
Aye, seems to be a lot of guys stag doing there.
So still, did I say in the podcast the last time I was in? Maybe I didn't, maybe I did. When I went to Vegas in January, not the one for working in the UFC, but I went out with a few friends, and I'd never went to Vegas as a guy who didn't have a fight camp. I was always out there for business, and that was like kind of the first time I was there with a few mates. And then we hit Edinburgh airport up and like, we'll have a few beers. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Hit a few beers because that's what boys do when they're on their holidays. And then we go to London and then we'll have a few more beers, we'll have some food. And then by the time we hit on the plane, and I was like, right, fuck it, I'm boozing, because it's like I've never been able to drink the booze. So bum. Hit a few beers. And then I fell asleep, and I'm like, result, fall asleep, out for the count, wake up about 2 hours later with a hangover.
Because of the recycled.
And I was like, just fucking, I still had like 8 hours to go. I was like, fucking bitch. I'm just going to move us back a wee bit because there's a wee bit of there's feelings. So our weekend consisted of, what did you get up to?
I was working at the Rangers Man United game, and it wasn't a laugh, to be honest.
Was there a bit of chaos?
There was
A bit of madness for the
out and
boys?
about in Edinburgh. There was later on at night, because I was working at night as well.
Was there casuals come up ready to do a wee bit of the disco beating?
There was, but the police were just, this is all the police days, just keep them apart. But then what ends up happening is local pubs and nightclubs still have got BAMs at them, like they do every weekend. And the problem is now there's nobody to stop them. So they're the ones who just go fucking we'll do what we want because nobody's going to arrest us. So your town centre gets pretty fucking manic, aye. Grassmarket and Cowgate was a lot of, undoubtedly a lot more violence than there normally would have been between locals, because normally the police are going to come.
So
as soon as people notice when they're not driving about, when they're not walking about, they go, I've not seen a policeman. And then, like, you go the full shift, no see any.
And then it unlocks the monsters.
That's it. They just see their chance, and they. But I was working at the hospitality section, but the Man United support was basically tourists. Just all tourists.
Just jump into watch Man United.
Aye, pretty much.
The prices were mental.
Were they?
Aye, and then especially Man United didn't really bring up a good squad.
Well, aye, and
Two stars.
Why would they?
I know, and they made I think it was 12 substitutions. During the half time, it was just a whole different squad. They kept the goalkeeper. They seem to like the goalkeeper or the fans. I don't know, but he's popular. Don't know his name, but they like him.
The Man United goalkeeper?
Man United goalkeeper, aye. Anytime he even touches the ball, they go mad. But the usual stuff, loads of just wee guys try to get stuff signed. Your kind of normal security being horrible to them, and I didn't understand that. If players want to mix, if a wee guy comes up to you and goes, sign this, mate, is there any chance in your life you're saying no?
No, you're saying
mate, you can't no do it.
Have you seen Messi's bodyguard?
Stopping or letting?
Oh, stopping, mate. He's fucking next level. I'm sure you'll be able to tag something in. I'm sure you'll be able to find something, but the guy is like next level. He's just dropping folk, anyone that comes near him. And I get it. Like, it's different for like
it's relentless if you're Messi.
If you're somebody who's like at the pinnacle of your sport, you're going to need a bodyguard and a very good bodyguard to stop these fucking nutbags coming up.
Is this like stopping people running around the park, or just when he's out and about?
Stopping people running around the park. So if the football games came to the full time, people are running around the park to try and get a picture with him. Like they were doing a lot of that at the Euros. Did you see that? Like players like Mbappe and Ronaldo, they were just busting on the pitch.
I'm not even aware of this. Is this
this was like quite a common thing on the Euros. Wow. And then that's what they're saying. Like, this guy's going to spend like the rest of the match in a wee kind of like holding cell. So we're not even going to get to see the match, or for a chance to get a picture with some of the greatest football players of our generation.
It's a bit much, eh?
But then if that's your thing.
I know.
If that's your thing.
There is fanatics out there, eh? But I saw a lot of the wee guys, so I had to do, it was like the top part of the tunnel, and they're like, oh, what you can do if you can keep the top section of the tunnel clear, and I was like, aye, no bother, and I just fucking went away.
What's the top section of the tunnel?
It's just basically people will lean over and they'll like, can you sign a top? I'm not stopping people doing that. No chance. If you chuck down a top and a pen and the player signs it and flings it back up, why would I stop you doing it? And I'm certainly not putting my hand down and stopping a wee boy. Fuck that.
I know, and especially with like a friendly.
I'm not paid enough, mate, to be on somebody's social media with somebody going, what a bastard this guy is. Because see, if it was my son, mate, I'd be raging.
You're not getting called a bastard every week on social media anyway.
I know.
Do you get it every week?
Aye.
I don't really look at the comments. I imagine we all kind of get it.
The real, that team apart reel is out of control.
Like, aye, out of everything that's ever been said on the Leather podcast, that's the one that's triggered most people.
Hate.
Why?
I don't know.
So what they getting at?
Call me a thieving bastard and that, saying I'm horrible and I should have just let them. And
right, but you clearly see in the actual clip, I was going to let this kid and his associates in, but I was in the wrong place.
That was some people wrote that as well. Some people, fucking wank, no letting them in. But mind the Tea in the Park one, where if they got caught and they were getting chucked out, I'd take money and let them back in. And just fucking, people are just looking for an excuse to be raging, eh?
You want to hear my rage?
Go for it.
This has been...
Right.
This is a couple in a row.
No. This was in public, in fact. It wasn't to anyone.
Right.
But there's a few things that have started annoying me. So tonight, I'm going away on holiday tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I was like, right, I've got the podcast. I'll see if the kids want to go and get some ice cream. We'll jump to McDonald's. When was the last time you sat in McDonald's?
Never.
It's like a fucking holding pen. It's horrible.
It's an Uber Eats.
There's all these guys who are just with their fucking orange bags just waiting in their food. And me as a paying customer, like, they don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. It's all about, can I get the Uber Eats guys out of here as quick as possible and fuck the people that are in sitting in. I've never seen it so dead in my life. I was like, why is this so dead? I know it's a Monday night, right? And I get that. But I still expect McDonald's over the summer to be kind of hustle and bustle. No. Mm-hmm. It's just, if you're known the drive-through and you're no Uber Eats, you're a piece of shit. And I was a piece of shit tonight, and I was getting raging with it. And I ordered like one of these birthday cake donuts.
Right.
It's like 50 years of McDonald's, even though it's like 100 years of McDonald's or something like that. Can you fire up how old McDonald's is? They're celebrating 50 years, and I think it's 50 years of being in the UK. McDonald's. So 69 years, and in the UK, they're like, we're celebrating 50 years, so they're giving you a free donut. I was like, right, I can't wait to have this donut.
All right. 74, aye.
Aye. And it was shit. Don't waste your time.
The donut was shit.
Donut was shit. The people running about me were shit. It's just a shit experience.
And see, the thing is, McDonald's is expensive now. You're as well going to somewhere and sitting in.
Yep. Now here takes me to my next point. When did fucking Greggs get too big for their boots? Greggs don't just do pastries anymore. Remember the day you would go in and you would get, can I have a cheese bake? Can I have a fucking steak bake? Or I'd a sausage roll. Classic. A pie.
Can he walk past and no get a sausage roll?
But here's the thing what they do now. They do everything. So you can get like a rolling bacon. Who the fuck are you? A rolling bacon? And you want to know what really pissed me off now? Right, I can understand it. A wee rolling bacon. Right? I can get that. I can get on board. I can get on board with that. Who the fuck are Greggs to heat up a yum yum and give you caramel sauce and pass it off as like some sort of delicacy? Like, get the fuck. Greggs, who do you think you are? Greggs, sort your fucking life out. Like, yous were the guys for the pastries, and then I'm I was driving somewhere in Glasgow maybe, and then I noticed a billboard for Greggs, and now they're doing these summer refreshing lemonade shakers, and I'm like, who the fuck do you think you're, Greggs? You're for the people, man. And now you're taking it from the people and giving it to pretentious pricks.
It's the workman's lunch, eh?
Aye. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Send the apprentice down to Greggs.
Aye, for a couple of fucking
long stands.
Fresh shakers for the boys.
They like pizza slices and that now as well, don't they?
They've done pizza slice for a while.
I know, but listen, getting too big for their boots. Fucking rein it in. This is your corridor.
Could this be diversity?
Like for Italians, like giving them pizzas.
I'm the same. It's gone.
All I'm wanting is, like, I want Greggs to do what it does. You do the pastries, right? You don't fuck about with anything else. Maybe you get a wee cake, but you don't fuck about with all this fancy shit.
Scotch pie and a sausage roll.
It's like, it's almost trying to be like a wee trendy, like, come to us and get a coffee and like just fucking no. I want a bottle of Lucozade orange, nanny pish, nanny your fucking fancy slushies or any that kind of stuff. Just do the fucking pastry that gets everywhere.
There's a new coffee shop opened just up for liquid rooms. So as in, if you're in early enough for a shift, you can fucking get one. It closes at like 8 o'clock. So you go up.
1 minute, that's not a coffee shop. Coffee shops don't shut at 8 o'clock. That's like a fucking. That's not that.
You're not even.
You
stop
stop
it. Be more annoyed. You're about to be more annoyed. So you go up. Hiya, how's it going? Can I get a cappuccino? Yep, no problem. What kind of milk would you like? We've got fucking oat milk, goat milk, almond milk. Fuck. Can I just get the fucking green lid one? Would that be all right?
Just get normal milk.
Aye.
They don't just
any chance. Milk? Aye, just give normal milk, and I'm fucking going to wait over here. To be fair, it's only like £3, which is all right, but
people are too precious.
Aye, it's getting that way.
See, you're saying £3 all right for a coffee. I remember the days of like a quid. A quid would be a coffee.
Pound, man.
Aye. But now, like especially in America, they ask you for a tip. So you buy a cup of coffee. So no, they straight up ask you. So it's like $2 a coffee.
How rude.
Like if I like filter coffee, I like drip coffee.
What's the percentage you might give them? Is it like 20%?
It's maybe 20%. Aye.
For what?
Exactly. So this is a service charge, and it's part of their wage. So they don't get a huge they don't get a huge salary. And where they make the most of their money is from tips. And I get it, right? That makes sense. If you get good service, then you should, in fairness, give out a tip. I'm down with it. But if you're buying a coffee, which is you having a filter and pouring it in, handing it to me, there's no service there. That's you doing your job. Why that? And then I feel bad, man. I'm like, and then it gives you the options there. Like it doesn't even, you know, in the UK sometimes it's like 12, 10, 12, 15%. And you're like, aye, yeah, I'm good, man. You can have a couple of coins. No, in America, they're hitting like 25, 30, 40, other amount, please. Like on a coffee. It's not even like, you fancy rounding that up 10 pence or 10 cents. It's not like that.
It's just a completely different culture in it.
I was in a restaurant not long ago and I went, see the service charge there, buddy? He goes, I went, go and take that off, mate.
Yes, they put it on as well.
And he was just like, okay.
Aye.
I was like, don't look raging at it. Like, I'd have to pay it. I fucking do what? Food was all right. You just brought it out for the back, mate. I don't know.
Like, he's like, fuck this, man. I'm going to try and roll the dice.
You never even said to the kids, like, you want a wee fucking, I don't know that. So fuck yourself, mate.
Keep 100% of your claim. G4 Claims.
If you've been hurt in a road accident that wasn't your fault, you should really talk to G4 Claims first. Unlike road accident solicitors, we don't charge you for our services, which could see you better off. To keep 100% of your compensation, have a chat with Nicole and the team. You'll be glad you did. Search online for G4 Claims.
Keep 100% of your claim. G4 Claims.
We were
service charge.
We were lucky enough to be invited to the G4 Hamilton Races night. So it was a night with the people who run the podcast, run the claims area, as well as a few of the people who have close business relationships with them. Great night. I can't say who, but somebody at my table went to me, I was going to be good. I genuinely was going to be good. Somebody goes, you want a wee steady Eddie? And I went, no. And then he goes to me, you want half? And I go, aye.
It could only be one person.
And it was. And I don't want to sink him in because I don't know if it's...
No, I'm not going to name names,
Aye.
but...
So this character gives me an edible. And the night just goes splendid. So it was me, one of my pals. It was Doug the Thug, so he looked after me. But the night had obviously went, so it was first races at this time. There was a lovely meal. The meal was brilliant. Greg, did you hear what classic Paul move? Stealing off somebody's plate when they weren't on the table? This couple hadn't made it to the starter. So they took the starter away and I was like, yeah, fucking bastard. I was maybe about...
What was it?
It was feta cheese, pickled, I'm sure it was pickled, like, I want to say tomato, but it wasn't. My beard's getting caught in my fucking jacket. And there was some melon. It was nice, very nice. And I was like, I'd have ate that. I'd have fucking 20 minutes into it, I'd have ate that.
Shit, cheese is good, man.
So then they bring out the main, and the main consisted of like a bit of steak, haggis, and like some fancy potatoes. So what happens is this couple are in there, so I'm like, go get their haggis balls. So I end up taking one haggis ball.
Mate, they're amazing though. Eh?
Put on like the roll, so I took a roll as well, and I made like a piece, right? And then my mate goes, Doug the Thug goes, you can't leave one haggis ball on the plate.
No.
In case they come. So I was like, just give me the other one. So I hit the other roll and another. So I had 2 pieces in haggis. And then the couple come in. And I was like, fucking shit out. And
then was it nothing?
They never noticed. There was no notice.
Hey, this hasn't been mentioned, so you must have got away with it.
I got away with it. And I was like, don't do it at the table because I'm not in the state to be like apologising. So I just fucking...
If you're late to the starter though, safe to assume it's going to get taken away. So
I feel like
one of them.
I felt like I'd done them a turn.
Aye.
So then what happened was the wee dear had come out and went, oh, there's a couple of plates here. And I was like, can I get the haggis balls? Just bring them my way.
They are brilliant, but I love them, eh?
Well, this brings me on. Andrew Santino was on Theo Von, and he just said that he spent 8 days at St Andrews, and he said Scottish food's the worst food he's ever had.
What a piece
I'm
of
kind of
shit.
like, what does he mean by that? Because what is Scottish food?
I guess somewhere at like St Andrews you're going to get like pub grub lunch, but of a higher standard. So it depends when you go. Is it like just gravy and like meat and two, like
fish and chips? Like that's...
He says there's too many white people and there's not enough spices.
You're right. I agree with that.
And Theo Von said if you've got a high crime rate, you've got good recipes.
Well,
no wrong.
It does seem to correlate.
So we ended up after that, we go outside and there was an altercation between Chris Toll and some drunk guy. All Toll had said was to the guy, he says, the guy nearly bangs into Toll as he's coming out. It's like it was just one of these like corner things. And the guy goes, sorry wee man, to Toll, right? And then Toll goes, just because I'm assuming he's heard that fucking million times, he goes, no worries big man, no aggression in it. And then he starts fucking hurling abuse at him, and Toll is having none of it.
Like,
Toll's like, what the fuck did you say? Ready to fucking go for him. And I was like, I'll be your honour still, mate. I've got your back. You swing the first fucking punch and I'm in. So then it turns out, later on that night, we see this guy getting a dude. He absolutely gets fucking sparkled with an umbrella.
I do like to see that.
So I was like, justice prevails.
That shows you it was a prick to everybody. Really,
But it does happen more often than you realise. Like, you do spot them quite sharp, but a good chance this guy's going to get smoked.
Aye. Well, you want to be a dick all your life, there's a good chance you're going to get fucking an umbrella shoved there your napper.
Especially as a night goes on. Anytime we've got like a you can just sort of tell there's a guy here. And see when somebody's already been a dick early doors, like a lot of people have not got a tolerance for that, because you might get a common one is maybe somebody who doesn't go out a lot, and they're just like, I'm fucking sick of this guy. And they just do their thing, yeah.
Did you get any winners?
I got Ziggy. I got Ziggy the first one. I did.
You got a good one.
Yeah, I got an absolute belter, man.
And he wasn't even there.
3-horse treble.
Aye.
1,200 quid.
That's it. For a wee Pearl diver too. That's brilliant.
And my mate only said to me literally 5 minutes before the first race I was getting ready, because I was at a wedding, I was getting my suit all ready. I was like, fuck it, I'll just stick a fiver on the 3.
They come in. Everybody was buzzing, by the way, at the different tables. It was good.
I love to see the bookies get beat, eh? I love it.
I won like £50 on the first horse because I'd pay him to have a straight win, and then everything else was just kind of like up and down, maybe placing. And then by the end of it, I was like, I can't be fucked. But the guy, your man that was sitting Bingham, whose camper van we used to go down, him and his cousin were there, and his cousin had a couple of fucking sheets on one horse to win, and he's like, it's the horse to win.
It'll be that Jordan's Electrics one, probably.
It was.
That's the one that got me my winner.
Aye. So everybody had like everybody at our table had fired in a couple of shekels on this. This boy ended up with like $6,000 on one horse. I'm like, how much did you have on that? And he went, well, I had like £600 this. But he had multiple bets, all for the same horse.
And it came in?
And it came in, man. So it was a good night for him, man. Aye.
Is it, horses is still, like, it's got such an old boy feel to it, eh?
Well, I was like, you know when you sort of analyse everything? So I was standing up on top of what would you call that? The box. Thanks to G4 Claims for
gantry.
The gantry. Ooh. So thanks to G4 Claims for
your gilet.
That's what I'm going to get my mind about.
So for inviting scumbags to hang out the balcony. So we were there. We're right on the actual finishing line. Brilliant view. And I'm like, why horses? Like, why do people enjoy horses? Because it doesn't matter. It's the same thing over and over again. Like, oh, we'll bet on the horse. Right, I get it. It's not as if it's going to finish in a different way. It finishes the same way. It's not like watching football where the score can be changed or somebody did something fancy. But the guy jumps on the back of the horse. He's at fucking hell for leather. And I'm like, how much does the actual jockey do in comparison to the horse does it all? And he gets a say ass. So this was going through my head, and then I started thinking about
its leg, it's dead.
Then there was kids cutting about, there was kids playing football, and there was kids with their dads, and I'm thinking, is this like the Simpsons episode where they
get the dog?
Aye. Is this like they've lost all their money and it's like, right, you wee bastard, fucking get your ball working home? And I'm thinking like, that'd be shite. You'd come here on a Friday night and you're going to get home with no money and your fucking son's taking a horn for abuse for you.
Aye. It's clearly just a gambling thing, because, right, we'll bring out the mare horses. I know you lost your money on that one, buddy, but see in 5 minutes there's another race. It's going to be all right.
So looking up what makes a good horse jockey.
Should be daring.
Well, remember Lee Rickards trained some of them, didn't he? 'Cause we were quite surprised at how
Scrupulously honest.
So Lee Rickards, who is my sports nutritionist who works for Boxing Science, also does consultancy work for horse racing. Now, I didn't realise how much horse racing is a weight-making sport. Like, it's something you don't think about. You just assume that all these guys are the same size, but they don't. They cut weight, and they cut water weight the same way a boxer that would fight. Now, the number of head traumas or CTE in horse racing is much higher than combat sports, because they dehydrate themselves, then they jump on the back of this fucking monster, and then leather it down the field, right? And then if you're jumping, it's even higher again. And that's not taking in, and then because you're constantly like, so what happens is, what happens is, the best way to use it, as my boxing coach Lawrence used to say this, he's like, imagine you put a cabbage or a lettuce inside a box and shake it about when there's nothing in it, and all the bits start to break off. Now, what the brain fluid does in the brain is to slow this down and make it not bang off the front cortex or wherever it is and damage the brain. So what the guys are doing, the jockeys, and it's obviously getting better, and that's why they brought in somebody like Lee to help improve the knowledge on water manipulation. And so that's why there's a huge increase in CTE, because guys are cutting weight, because if you're lighter, then there's less of the weight for the horse to carry. Mm-hmm. And it makes sense, because I've just never ever thought about it that way.
I think a lot of the stuff that Lee was dealing with was supplementation to prevent injuries and repair broken bones, like calcium intake, all that sort of shit, wasn't it?
It's not just, I know it's not just that one area where it's like weight manipulation, because it's, even in ours, it's a very small part of our sport.
Aye.
But in their sport,
It's in every race too.
it's every single race. So if you've got multiple races in a week, then you're cutting weight 3-4 times a week. Or if you're on like some sort of run, then you're going to be cutting weight. And that's why the guys, I think the person who...
It's no 3 times a year for them.
No.
It's fucking 3 times
So
a
you're
week.
cutting weight and then you're rehydrating. These guys are cutting weight, jumping on the back of these beasts and then going hell for leather down the field. So that's why, I know, but you never think about these kind of things. You just think, so how much
just a boy on a horse.
Wee boy going gain it all day. So obviously I was asking questions, and one of the questions I like to ask is, when I'm a bit intoxicated, I'm like, how many, so did I tell you about the night we were watching the football, and I was asking Doug a thug, I was like, how many Wayne Rooneys, how many punches would it take to punch Wayne Rooney out? Like, Wayne Rooney's no defending himself, you've just to nail him. How many punches would it take for you to drop Wayne Rooney?
One.
You think one punch?
I think you drop Wayne Rooney with a slap.
No, Wayne Rooney's taking a
look at
few. Wayne Rooney's taking a few.
Square head.
Aye.
Kind of daft.
So, but he's known it's coming. You're not just sideswiping him, just a. So then it got me on to the point of how many Gary Linekers could you beat? Like, because I reckon you could punch Gary Lineker, one punch and he's done. Right?
Aye.
Because he's not a big dude.
Kind of soft.
How
looking.
many Gary Linekers do you think you could fight and win? At what point does Gary Lineker overpower you?
I'd say a good 5.
5 of Gary Linekers?
Good
Where you
5
going
Gary
for?
Linekers. He's kind of old and
personally?
wee,
Aye.
Fuck, well, I'm not a fighter, mate.
Mate, you could do Gary Lineker.
I'd fucking bar
And
his
it's
again.
straight-
So you've at least got one Gary Lineker.
I'll take one.
One Gary Lineker and you win. 2's too many, but 1's enough. I reckon about 3 or 4. I reckon. So then there was loads of seagulls at the horse racing, right? I know. So it brings me to the next point. So I go to Toll. I say, Toll, how many seagulls do you think you could batter and win? And he says, I think I'd struggle with 1. And he's like, honestly, Paul, I think I'd struggle with 1. And I was like, I like that. So I go to Doug the thug. Doug, how many seagulls do you think you could batter? And he goes, all of them. And I said, what do you mean? He's like,
Just relentlessly.
He's like, I just fucking punching them out there. And I'm thinking, aye.
They're vicious bastards.
Aye. But you can imagine seagulls just coming at you, you're grabbing their necks, you're snapping, you're just like, Peter's going to be on the phone to use like this, get this guy off, but and just punching birds out there, just bam.
Remind me to show you a video, because there was seagulls nesting there in the G4 car park.
Yeah, coming out and attacking people.
And one was attacking Grant, and I've got it on video, and
Was
it's
it?
funny as fuck.
So
Victoria
Grant's
Street.
number is 0.
Aye, he got battered.
He got battered out of the
On Victoria Street, you see them like at night, just flying down, taking
They're
food off
fucking
cunts.
ballsy, man.
So if you're just sitting like some steaming cunt walking up the road eating his doner wrap, they just fly down, bam, take it right off the cunt. It's just like,
It would be tears like, where's my fucking
it's the
kebab?
best. See, or like they've got a slice of pizza, whack, just takes the pizza. I love it, honestly. And this is like 3 a.m, cunts fucking barely standing.
Brilliant.
Had a pizza taken off from by a seagull. It's the best thing you
Yeah,
ever
but
saw.
they're brutal. So that's, as I said last week, the birds outside my back garden in the morning, it's through the roof, man. They're all shouting. And
Noisy.
the neighbour next door feeds them. She's an older woman. I think she's probably like 100, like plus. I'm no shitting you, she's old, right? But she feeds the birds, so they're just there every morning, man. And like, I've got a window that looks right into her garden, and I'm thinking, see, when they're sitting there, I just need one good morning, and some sort of weapon, right? And I went and bought a fucking slingshot and some ball bearings, and I'm thinking, right, I can just open up the window, nobody's going to see me, and I'm just going to take pop shots at them, boom, boom, because I only need them to shut up. That's all I need.
Just go away.
Aye, 5 in the morning. So I'm like, if you do that a couple of mornings, they're animals, they're going to learn their lesson.
And stay away.
Aye, couple of ball bearings today.
Have you done it?
No. Still waiting on the ball bearings. But if I can get my hands on a crossbow, they're fucked. If I can get my hands on a fucking weapon that shoots something.
Do you notice
They're
that I cut the crossbow stuff?
I did notice you cut that off, mate.
Oh, mate, come on, it was too fucking mental.
The guy did do some mad shit, eh? I didn't realise the boy with the body they found in the bridge, it was 2 people in the suitcase. I thought it was 1.
Yeah, that was fucking mental.
Did you cut all that as well?
I cut, no, just a crossbow bit.
Aye, it was dark. So anyway, I want a crossbow. I don't want a crossbow. I want to deter birds that are in my neighbour's garden getting it wildy. And the worst ones are like, there's 2 magpies.
They're noisy as fuck and territorial as fuck. They're in my garden now, and it's a fucking nightmare, eh?
Well, I can't wait for a good winter to take them all down.
Aye. There's a wee squirrel lives in my garden. He's sound, but he can stay.
We've got a few wee squirrels.
Aye.
They don't bother me.
I like a bit of squirrel in the garden, like they're sound.
I'm going to have to give you the old Inglorious Bastards. Would you let a rat run about your garden?
Nah, deed.
What's the difference?
Squirrel looks sound.
Because it's got a fluffy tail.
Aye.
Just
Purely
his tail.
aesthetic. It's purely aesthetic.
You're like, this guy gets a pass. He's doing all the same shit. He's rummaging for food.
He's in my bins and everything. Cunts on my roof some nights.
Aye. You better watch Community.
I can't get in. Aye.
If they get in, it's really hard to get into them. They're like,
But he takes the piss out my dogs as well. So
does your dogs want a bit?
They try and kill him, aye. But he's up on the fence and he just sits there. And he knows they can't get him. And I think this is pretty hilarious. So he gets to stay.
If you had a crossbow, boom, knock it down, give your dogs a wee treat for Christmas.
And maybe one of the neighbours.
That's what I'm aiming for, that.
There's been a terrible accident.
Paul Craig's in jail. So that was my Friday night. So Saturday I was meant to be going to, Saturday I was to go and see Fatboy Slim in Glasgow.
I remember you telling me this actually.
So I booked to go for some food at Somewhere by Nico. They do like these fancy, like pretentious cocktails that are like.
Did you not go here before and you said you liked it?
And that's where I first tried meat.
Aye.
So it was very good. Listen, absolutely tremendous. They have cocktails to accompanying snack, and it's like there was some rabbit. There was some like
rabbit.
They've done like movie related menus.
Different.
So I think they're now on
6 by Nico. That was it.
Aye, 6 by Nico. Is that? You're absolutely right. Somewhere by Nico's actual restaurant. Up the stairs is 6 by Nico, and they do 6 cocktails and some snacks. Brilliant.
Busy, aye.
It's pretty busy. It's a very good night out if you're going there with your partner. So I went, had a few cocktails, couple of bites to eat. It was nice, very, very good. When I came out, it was raining. I was like, fuck this guy, man. I don't want to go and see fucking Fatboy Slim in the rain. Like, it's raining. I'm old as shit.
Where was he on?
Aye, it was outdoor. It was in the galvanising, the SWG-free.
SWG-free.
Right, cracking venue if the sun's out, but it was fucking lashing it down. I had a waterproof jacket and I'm just like standing in the rain, pissed, because the cocktails they give you are quite boozy. Like,
strong.
There was one that had brandy, Lefroy, 10 years of Lefroy.
I'm not whiskey in ages now, eh?
There was something else in it. But it was cocktails were brilliant. Like, if you're looking for a nice night out with your partner, check it out. They've started a new one. So the one we did was circus, and it's all circus themed. They've got like some nice wee like props. So I think there was like a chest for like the guys escapologists. But they're now onto so if you check out the circus one, this is the circus one.
Some of the wee homies who come to Liquid Rooms, they work at the Edinburgh one and they're absolute rockets.
Look, this is kind of cool, innit? Like cool wee setups, cool wee like mystic balls.
You need to be that now though.
Have you been to pop-up geeks?
No.
In Edinburgh?
Is it pretty much the same kind of thing?
They do movie related stuff. So
where is it?
It's at the station under the bridge, the Arches.
Right.
And each month they change the theme. So it was like Indiana Jones one time, and it was all like different Indiana Jones.
We need to head it up as a podcast now.
Stranger Things, we went to, it was pretty cool.
So this is like see if I'm a grown man at 36. This is a nice night out for me, my family, or my partner. If I'm a grown teenager, I am not going anywhere near this.
East Market Street.
This pretentious pish. Oh,
it's Jurassic Park.
It's Jurassic Park coming soon. I'm going to hit that up.
I'm assuming Blood and Wine will be Game of Thrones.
I was thinking more along the lines of like vampire movies.
I had Tom Hanks one. Fucking hell.
AIDS.
Vatican. Just went right.
Dante's Inferno.
Angels and Demons.
You know what I mean, aye. What we got here?
Right, so it's just loads of fucking about. That's what I noticed.
It's The Witcher.
The TV show.
Aye.
But for this place, there's lots of fucking about. Like, you don't just get a drink, it's just loads of shit going on. Like, you're opening up boxes, and in boxes there's fucking something else, and it's like, okay, you've got to add this at this time, and it gives it a different texture, and it gives it a different, and I'm like,
I love when you do that voice, eh?
I'm like, I am fucking in. I'm a pretentious dick. Give me some of that.
What street's it on? Let me have a quick look. Hang on. Is it East Market Street?
Cocktail Geeks, right? I'm hitting them up tonight. I'm going to be like, listen, there's Dragons, there's Game of Thrones there.
Ice and Fire.
See, this kind of stuff tickles my pickle.
Mario.
I done a Harry Potter one because Haley liked Harry Potter, and you could make like
They make the potions. That's cool. That's cool, isn't it? Like to do that.
Harry Potter's the goat.
The Alchemist is well in Edinburgh. Have you been there? I went with a couple of friends.
St James's.
Nice. It was beautiful. But same again, you're just like mixing all my drinks. Next thing you wake up next morning, absolutely stinking.
Fucked up.
Aye.
I haven't had a whiskey in ages now. So it's
for this kind of stuff, it's all about the pageantry. It's about the entertainment. You're paying the money to be fucking wowed.
aye, that's it. You're not going in to buy a drink.
You're not
going
getting
into,
like, you know, the days of going to the pub and having a beer.
that's over.
Or having a fucking gin and tonic and it's in a plain glass. I want a fancy glass. I want a glass that I can't sit down properly. I need an apparatus for this thing to sit in.
A horn.
But that's what it is. That's what it is. But brilliant. I think they're moving on to like books now. So it's like Forever After. So it's like Evil Witches, that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I'm in. As I said. But after that, because I was so pissed, there's no hope in hell I'm cutting about at fucking the Galvaners Yard. Pissed. Far away. See?
So it's going to be Glasgow and Edinburgh both have a different theme.
Yes, it's just
right. Okay.
so
They don't just run the same hang.
No, because you need to use
That's
the different
good, though.
props. You need to use the different props.
Aye, sure.
I'm just they're somewhere and they're just full of props.
Under the sea.
And it's just different alcohol and different little snacks.
Gingerbread house.
It's nice.
Bit of Hansel and Gretel there.
So that's what we did. Ended up not going to see Fat Boy Slim.
Poor Fat Boy Slim.
I'm sure he had a good time. I'm sure he got paid.
He still hits the
wasn't
sweeties like, eh?
Does he?
Aye, he's still mad
Still
on the
fucking
swedge and that,
swims?
like. Now, ever see him? I'm sure it was GMTV. He turned up one morning like that.
Just came for a night out.
Aye, out his bin. What a boy.
But then it would just be hit after hit. Just a dancey night. I'm into that.
Aye.
Bungie says he'll be away in about 7 minutes. He's going through the mountains now, so he's waiting for a signal.
No, it's a good
7.
time.
He's out in the hills as we speak. Oh, wow.
I did try and phone him a couple of times, but his signals brought him in and out.
So that was my weekend, and then woke up the Sunday absolutely fine. Back to the grind, back to working hard. Like, don't get me wrong, every single day that, like, even though I was out on Friday, still trained twice a day. Saturday was the same, still trained twice a day. Doesn't matter. It's just like that's my normal daily buy-in. It's 2 sessions a day. It doesn't matter what it is, be it conditioning, be it boxing, be it kickboxing. I'll always make 2 a day every day.
You one of them that you feel hungover, but as soon as you train, that's you're right to train.
Right. So I like to starve it. I like to starve my hangover. I don't know why. Like, I know people like to eat, but I can't eat in. So I'll like try and sweat it out. I'll go out a like 5k run, or maybe jump onto the sauna and just like try and. But that was like cracking weekend. And then obviously I'm away to Vegas tomorrow, and then just family time. Just it's going to be eating again. It's going to be having cocktails. It's going to be not training as much as I would like to. But did I tell you my daughter's getting to go to the PI, which is kind of cool. And
very, mate.
I know, but I think I'm going to have to fucking bring a pair of shorts and t-shirt to actually do something, so she can actually see that, and like to see a test running through. Like, ideally it'd be cool if it would be like, can you let her just do the run, or let her do the Aerodyne bike? But I'm like,
It's quite cool to show the Patreons if we could do something like that when we were there.
Yep, well, we can hit that up. Obviously the numbers will be terrible because I'm literally going on 2 weeks holiday with the family, and then I'm back, and then we're literally back out there for a few days.
Test Ross.
Aye. I've been smashing this all bike now. So they've got one in JD, but the screen's fucked. So you've no idea.
You don't know what you're doing, so you don't know if you're actually smashing it.
Well,
in your head, you're smashing it. You're like, this bike's fucking maxed.
Aye.
I'm hitting Mark 1 here.
But you've got no idea. And it does actually fucking ruin it. But I know something's happening. But I've got no data, and it's a fucking problem, because you start to go, right, how can I do this to my heart rate? But then you can't really do it to your heart rate, because like say today, Monday, I've worked a full weekend. Like, I'm not recovered. My heart rate's going to be fucking shite.
Well,
because you've been working nights.
There is products out there, Ross. You can get yourself a Oura ring. I went back to the Oura ring. I used to have the Whoop Band. Greg, you're using the Whoop Band now. How are you finding it?
Absolutely amazing, man.
What's your HRV, mate? Do you do this?
So, obviously I'm not an athlete, but I do train a lot. So,
your cardio's through the roof.
Do you track your HRV, Paul?
my resting heart rate's 38 now.
How good is that when you can monitor it and see where it is?
Resting HR's 38.
My HRV's
Not his resting heart rate.
Oh, sorry.
Not his HRV's. HRV will be like 32.
HRV's 74.
74, is that high?
Well, it basically said...
Or is that the percentage of readiness you are?
No, I think it says it's 74. The problem I've got is it's still based on your last 30 days.
Aye, which is
So
okay.
I'm still trying to build up mine.
Right, I will tell you.
But I think yours was 42.
Aye,
Average.
mine's is normal. That's what I was like. It's normally like 32 in camp. It's normally in that sort of market.
Your HRV or your resting heart rate?
My HRV. So my resting heart rate now is 43. My heart rate variability is 36. Now that means fuck all, Amy. It's slightly higher today than it normally would be. I think my average is like 28. That's where my HRV sits. Respiration rate is 12.5. So that's like how many breaths you take. What you set at?
Well,
yours was quite high.
Is that through your whoop? Aye. That's all through your whoop.
This is through my aura.
mine's was like 17.6, which was
You
telling
sent
us
me
the
that.
high end.
You must have been fucking blown like.
But I've got like sleep apnea, I'm sure. And I think that affects my breathing. But I used that tape and I got it down to 16.6 in the
On
game.
your mouth or your nose?
On my mouth.
So all you need to
It's
do is
nose breathing.
All you need to do is, so a lot of people make a mistake of covering their whole lips, and then they can't actually. It doesn't stay on at night because they get moistens and it falls off. So you just put like a wee.
It definitely worked.
But so it stops you from snoring as well. So if you're having any issues with snoring, fire on the lip tape. Obviously, I do not have a medical degree, and if you die in your sleep,
Bro science.
no my fault.
We're bro science guys.
But a mouth guard thing as well to try.
To try and open up your airways as well. So I use like a plug that goes in my nose and spread them.
When you sleep?
When I sleep, because obviously I've got a deviated septum, so the first thing that happens is when I go to sleep, if I've got my lips taped, then I'm going to have to be heavy, like breathing through my nose, and only one of my nostrils actually work. So when your nostrils go through the cycle of left nostrils dominant, right nostrils dominant, there's always one nostril that's more dominant. So when it goes to the side that's broke and you can't actually get any air up it just shuts down. And if your lips are taped, you're like,
and I wake you up, aye.
So I've got like a nose spreader.
I was worried about my HRV there, but mine's is all. Hey,
Chris. What's happening?
how are you?
You hear me all right?
Yeah, you fine, man. I hope you don't mind. We've just had a wee conversation just about our weekend.
I said start anyway, man. So good.
Cool. We've not spoke about any of the fights if you watched any of them. So there was no UFC, there's no Cage Warriors chat, and there's no the greatest fight of all time, the greatest fighter of all time, and fucking Jake Paul.
JP, I call him.
Sweet, man. I was just nearly fucking die about a million times going into a mountain, coming out the mountains here, but we're here, we're in a McDonald's in North Carolina. Yeah.
How's it been?
This time robbing the Wi-Fi. Yeah, get Diet Coca here.
What's been happening?
Fuck all, just tight, man. I just came off the mountain there, man. My Achilles in my right leg is fucking agony, man. I don't know if it was just through the boots or just through the hike. It's just saying the way down, but the last 3 years was I was ready to go half Paul Craig and go barefoot. I swear that's how much it was. That's how much it was painful, man. But we're in the sliders now. We're good to go, man. We're good.
Good. How has your whole trip been? Obviously, you've been in the mountains a few days. Have you got the shots you're looking for?
Aye, well, that was yesterday. I done the last of the Mexican shots, so I didn't get the shot, man. It was fucking
too hard.
It's a touchy subject.
Oh,
so I was first in it's like a national park, basically the first one yesterday. So I was first in the park at 8:30, and then I did a 3-hour hike to get to the top of the waterfall where they came. I filmed the last scene that I showed you. So I'm like, yes, but it was quite dodgy because I had to take my earphones out because there was bears kicking about, and I was listening to Joe Rogan and Sam Morril, and I was just hearing all these fucking branches falling and all, and I was like, I'm just taking earphones out, man.
get ambushed.
Because there were just signs everywhere for bears. So I get to the top of the waterfall, my result, but the trail ends, but you would need to 3 feet down into it. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to go basically.
Dangerous.
So I finally get to the top. It was shorter than I expected, and there was a fucking park ranger on post, just so nobody could go down there. And I was just like, just like you say me again, the half dome. And he wasn't the type of guy that was. To be fair, it's like a fucking 400 foot drop. Like, so I get nobody should go down there, know what I mean? But
if it goes wrong, it goes proper wrong.
I took a photo anyway, but it's not the photo I want. And I went to another one. It was like an hour away. I got the waterfall scene. So I done all right yesterday. The guys I was doing the hike with, the Celtic fans, they were all the flights were fucked because of what was going on the last couple of days, and they were stranded in Detroit. So I got in this morning. We climbed Mount Mitchell, which took like 6-7 hours. It was alright. It was like quite a simple hike, but just great. At the end, you're just logging away in it, man.
So see the waterfall that you had on your story, is that in the film, the one you see them crossing through?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I thought that.
So that I had to go to a place called the Triple Falls. It's like 3 big waterfalls, and so I had to climb up that. That was like you're only allowed down to the first waterfall, and there was like a wee barrier. So I just jumped the barrier because I knew the scene was in the second story waterfall, and I had to climb that way. Like stone is like kind of all green and it's slippy. You know what I'm talking about? It's
like fungus kind of thing.
Aye. So I had to climb up to this second story waterfall where all the tourists are away down the bottom, just like, look at this cunt, look at this guy through the barrier away up climbing, just so I could get this shot. But I got the shot and I just kind of hiked back down. But that was an easy one because the waterfalls are like you could park and then walk like half a mile and the waterfalls were there, so that wasn't a hard hike. But I'm about to go to training now actually, American top team in Asheville, so I'm getting some MMA training in. And then I'm driving through where the Celtic game is tomorrow, so I'm quite closer to the game there. So it's been good, mate. Like, I do what I like doing. Hiking, film locations, Celtic, and I get to touch my dick myself, you know what I mean? Get to play a bit with the ball, you know what I mean? So let's be honest, man, you go to a hotel yourself. Hotels are made for just masturbating, so
lie in your bed and rip the heat off it.
See the American top team you're at, is that the ATT? Or is there multiple ATTs there?
It's just I think
like a franchise kind of thing?
It's in Asheville, North Carolina, so I think the real one's in Florida really, but then they branched out to like Portland and stuff. You just franchise now, that basically, but it's an actual MMA team with high level fighters, so it's perfect because I was just got to go to Charlotte Jiu-Jitsu. I might still go there tomorrow before I fly home, but that was just for Jiu-Jitsu. At least this is mere MMA. I can get a wee MMA session in.
Have you got kit with you, like gloves and shin guards?
Aye. I spoke to the coach as well. He was wanting to kind of tailor it round about me, and I'm just like, listen, you run your session, and I'll
just be there.
I'll be there. So, it's been good, man. It's been good.
So,
what about you, man? What's been happening?
Not much, man. I'm getting ready to go on holiday with the kids. Just nursing my hangover for the weekend. We had the horse racing.
Did you get were you on the couch cube?
I was, yes, mate. They are fucking lethal.
I told you. I took one on the plane on the way here, and I just had Kill Tony in my ears. Just the one where Gillis was Trump and Adam Ray was Biden. And I swear to God, I had my shot and I was just laughing through this flight. Everyone must have been looking at me like, what's this? Man. They're wild though.
They are very good. Have you partook in any steady eddies out there? The Americans?
No, but I was going through the mountains yesterday and I just stopped at this petrol station for a can of Monster, and it was like just your normal petrol station, and I went to the Winslow, and it just had hundreds of fucking jars of weed. I'll send you this picture there. Hundreds of jars of weed, man. I'm like, whoa. So I end up buying a wee joint, a wee lighter, man. So I'll have a bit of that tonight.
Just walking in the mountains, smoking some jizzles, man. Fucking love it.
It is ideal.
People are just watching me like, are you going to buy a McDonald's here?
I might.
Tell them to get to fuck you in fight camp.
I know.
What's been
It's like absolutely empty, man.
So did you watch any fights of the weekend? Is that Mike Perry lost his N-word pass? Can he say anymore?
You beat up Jake Paul, you lose your pass.
That's it.
Did you see that? Did you see that happening the way it happened? And I know there's weight classes for a reason. That's why we have weight classes, because predominantly the bigger, heavier guy is able to hit harder. But I didn't think he would have been able to do it to Mike Perry. Mike Perry's a seasoned athlete, a seasoned mixed martial artist, a seasoned BKFC, whatever it is. And I just didn't think he was going to nail him the way he nailed him. Gave him the stanky leg and then finished him against the ropes.
In the first round.
I know.
He could have got him out of there in the first round.
Dropped him an absolute winner.
I wouldn't say like he's a very technical boxer, Jake Paul. People are like, oh, you need to admit he's got hands. I would just say he's just a big, powerful athlete. Mm-hmm. And like, if you see when you see the shots he was throwing, he was still winging them. He's just like, and Perry he's been pieced up a lot through his career. That's why he's just tough. He can just take a dig, but
too tough
when you've got the power and the weight behind you. And I don't know, young Jake Paul's maybe juicing. I don't know, man. Maybe.
Oh, mate, it's hard to.
Like,
he's failing the eyesight test.
You could only take so much of the big heavy shots, and like still when you still look at him against Tommy Fury, who isn't the best boxer, and he got beat after that guy quite easily. So it's like I'm still I don't know. He's still beating all these older, retired, lighter MMA guys, but I still want to see he's a high skilled boxer. I just think he's an athlete who hits hard and heavy-handed.
And he's getting away with it.
He's got power. He's definitely got power.
Greg was saying as we come in here, Josh Taylor had made a look.
So I never actually read the story, but Josh Taylor put on his story that I think Jake Paul's looking to get an actual title shot, and he said it's a fucking joke, like basically buying his way into boxing.
Well, he called it Potan, and it's like you're calling out a guy that's clearly contracted to UFC.
You know he can't fight. Yeah, it's that was just that's just because he I don't know if he thinks he's Dana White now or something. Jake Paul.
Here's the best line: McGregor sacking Mike Perry. That's fucking tremendous. Conor McGregor loves to stay relevant, and he does it so well. I don't think there's a guy who stays as relevant as Conor McGregor.
Because social media was banging at that time, and he just.
I think it's funny that Conor's like being involved in like Bellator and BKFC than he is with the UFC. It's just like he's promoting these other businesses instead of like the one he's fights for. But if you just see, he was promoting Mike Perry. Then when he gets beat, it's like,
fuck you, this guy. You're fired, Mike.
He's in promotion, but.
Was he actually being serious?
I would like
never know.
Dana White just have enough and like, fuck it, let's send our Potan. I would like Dana White just to do that. Just like, Potan, take this guy out. You know what I mean?
Dana White just has a bad day and phones him up.
But Dana White has the power to do that, and Dana White would then make money as well as Potan making money. But then what that does is it opens up the door for more people to do it. More people are going to be like guys like Adesanya, who are superstars. Like,
absolutely,
I want to have one of these fights in my contract. I want to fight this guy. And I just think it's bad for the UFC business. We all want to see Potan absolutely flatline a YouTuber. That is true. But I think what's going to happen is it's just going to open up the door, and guys are going to want these stupid fucking fights.
It sets a horrible precedent, eh?
I think Dana just won't want to do business with Jake Paul at all, man.
No, I agree.
Which is understandable, man, because it's lowering your how professional you are and your business is, you know what I mean? But
I agree.
Now he's got to go in and fight Mike Tyson, which nobody wants to see Mike being a fucking hanging out, slumped in the ground like a fucking soldier or a sandbag, you know what I mean?
I know.
Fucking,
I would never have had a problem with Mike Perry's corner stepping in and going, that's enough.
Was it his girlfriend again in the corner?
She was there. Aye, she was there.
Brilliant.
But he had a couple of
actual
coaches. Aye, and honestly, if they'd have got to the end of the fourth round and went, you're not coming out, I'd have been, that's fine.
Have you seen Arnold Allen's comments about Jake Paul, Bungie?
I've enough. No.
What's he saying?
I was talking to Ross, because Ross briefly mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, that Arnold Allen said, I'm sure it was Arnold Allen that was on Bisping's podcast, he said that he'd heard in fighter circles that the contracts for Jake Paul are all based on, if you finish it in the first, second or third, you don't get paid. If you go the full distance, you get a bonus, stuff like that, to like favour it to make him look good.
Incentivise it. That makes sense. Like, see if I'm this YouTuber, I'm going to try and make myself look as professional as possible. Absolutely. And that I can hang with these guys. So of course, it makes sense.
Tell you,
is this guy revolutionising combat sports? Because I think he is. Like, regardless, like him, dislike him,
he's taking it in a different direction.
He's taking it in a. I think he's taking it in a positive.
Positive for sure, because anybody watching is positive. Mm-hmm. New fans is always positive.
But the sense of two fucking pellets fighting isn't great.
You didn't want it to go like boxing has, where it's just A side, B side.
Yep.
Because we love the UFC, because any man can win.
But then if you watch the last couple of cards with the UFC are producing, they haven't been super.
I seen Till was wanting to fight him, isn't he?
Does he want to fight Mike Perry, or does he want to fight Jake Paul?
Jake Paul.
Still probably a big weight difference there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, so I know Jake Paul weighed in at 200 pounds, right? He weighed in at 200 pounds on the dot, but he's cut weight to make 200, and Mike Perry just rolled up what he weighed. So I would say Jake Paul's a good 210, maybe even more, maybe even 220.
So then you've got.
So you're talking our weight.
Till, who is a middleweight. Mm-hmm. Was welterweight, moved to middleweight. Probably walking about as light heavyweight, so he's probably sitting at that 205, that 210 mark.
So maybe that's not too bad then, actually. Aye.
But then if I'm Jake Paul, am I going to take that fight? Am I going to take a striker? Like,
because you didn't get the weight difference, you didn't get that size difference, because that's how Jake Paul did what he did to Perry. He let Perry just storm forward and just hooked his head off. It was all check, everything that dropped. Oh no, I dropped him with one cross actually, but everything else was just check hook, check hook, check hook, check hook. And that's what Perry kept walking.
He's using his size, and as you said, Chris's athleticism. Like, he's got a good team round about him who can get him fit and get him to go the distance. You don't have to have technique. You look at guys like Adesanya. The Francis Ngannou. Like, you're not looking at him and saying he is a tremendous boxer. His boxing skill, the way he sets up shots is tremendous. What you're looking at him is thinking he hits hard. If he hits you, it's game over. Mm-hmm. He's no an experienced, skilled boxer. He was an MMA fighter who absolutely flatlined everybody because he was more athletic and had a genetic basics, good basics in boxing.
And a couple of times Jake Paul did get sucked into this, like, fuck it, let's heed doing and swim. When Mike Perry managed to get in and actually throw his own stuff, I think once he sort of threw a big overhand and followed it up with an uppercut and landed them, and Jake Paul sort of went, fucking hell. And he just kind of done the same back, started winging back, and I thought, if Mike Perry's going to do anything, it's going to be here. Mm-hmm. It's not going to. But as soon as Jake Paul recovers his senses, gets a bit of distance, just went back to, and it was actually hard to watch. I'm being totally honest. I found it at one point. I was like, "Fuck me, man! Is this what we're paying money for?" Somebody goes, "Stop this." Because you could see the direction it was going, and Mike Perry's never going to give up, mate. He's just too fat. He was a fucking mess at the end of the fight. It was honestly, I didn't enjoy it. See, at the end of it, I was like, fuck, man, that was rough. Ken, I didn't want to see that.
Did you watch the UFC, Chris?
No, I watched one fight at the weekend, and it was the Aiden Stevens one. I was in the airport at the time.
Very good jiu-jitsu, hasn't he? Like, Aiden Stevens' jiu-jitsu is tremendous.
I think the guy was just he was doing more damage, and he was landing the elbows, the flying knees, and he was trying to finish the fight. Obviously Aiden was also when he was getting the back, but in these, especially in this prize fighter, they're looking to see who's trying to finish the fight, and the guy just landed some good shots at good times in the 2 rounds, and that's but clearly won him the 2 rounds, I think. I think it was the right decision. That Loof, and then
Loof is very good, mate.
He's good, but man. He got beat in the final though, so he just got wrestle fucked again.
I saw your comment in the Cage Warriors post.
What was it you said?
So the guy who won it, he had put a picture of himself in his bed with a check, mate. So he gets awarded the giant check. He's in his bed sleeping with his giant check, and Chris put, "Is that a picture for the fight?"
He's a crotch sniffer, Paul. He takes people down. He doesn't try and finish them. He doesn't try and pass.
Just
he doesn't
hold.
try and punch. And he just hugs them for 2 rounds, and then he done the same in the final. And I'm like, I think he trained with Khabib and all that. So it's just not my style. And
Aye.
like the first 2 fights were brilliant because even
Prize fighter. It's called prize fighter, isn't it?
Yeah, the alternative fight was great as well. And then this guy who wins it, the 50k, just stunk the place out. Aye. That's what it is.
I know.
It's weird when you wake up with hundreds of wands in it. I don't know how that
How's that
happens.
happening, Chris?
There's only one place to put them.
I don't know who gave me them. I don't know how it ended up with them. They all just appeared.
Good lad.
Aye. The place maybe would have been called Treasure Island. I don't know.
Maybe.
Getting yourself into some dirt boxes there, son.
But yeah, I'll tell you one thing. She looked.
Does she look like a pirate?
One of them looked like Egon Spangler. You know who that is?
Yes, of course I know who the Spangler is.
Right. Honestly, she was a double X Spangler.
You should have got a picture, man. I'd have been that highlight my life.
She had a good ass, but it was just like, I didn't want to upset her. Say, like, have you seen the Ghostbusters before?
Oh,
you look like the specky one, man.
did she have the short curly hair as well?
Aye.
Did she?
Mate, I swear to God.
Dear, oh dear.
If she didn't have the ghetto ass, man, she would have been shooting up ghosts, man.
Did you? Did you pay extra for the Spangler?
That did,
Like
man.
you've got to pick all the females, and you're like, can I have the one that looks like Egon, please?
Tucking wands into the proton pack.
She's like, just get to do the proton pack. No, I mean, it was just like, yeah.
Was there funny like a wee thing that catches a ghost? Oh, just sucking you in.
A flapper.
What's that called? The wee thing that catches a ghost?
Proton pack?
No, the proton pack's the thing that like.
Oh, right,
what's the thing that actually traps them? What's it called?
Fuck, I can't remember.
Greg's on it.
I had one as a wee boy.
Slide it along the ground, hit the button. Has it got a name?
The ecto trap.
The
I've been in a
ecto-trap.
few of them.
Appropriate.
So did this female have an ecto-trap?
Stay off the
That's
ecto.
super.
So you're enjoying all delicacies of America, drugs, females.
Yeah, I've not taken any drugs yet. I've still got in. It's in a motor. You know, you can have 3 drinks out here and drive. 3.
3? What kind of drinks? Like, because drinks can be
Like 3
wildly
beers.
different. 3 beers?
Right, 3 beers. I
but
think it's like 0.9 or something you can have or some shit.
They didn't breathalyse you though.
No,
No
they
one
just
took-
make you do the sobriety.
And if you fail the sobriety test, then they take you to the police station and breathalyse you, which is mad. Why go through all that?
Aye.
Why not just breathalyse you?
Aye, like for a machine this big.
Either on your way or not on your way. I don't
I
know.
think I'm doing some stuff with Celtic tomorrow as well, which will be pretty cool.
Right, meeting up is Casper there.
Aye.
That's cool.
I'm doing stuff for Celtic TV.
Brilliant.
So
You and Jerry McCulloch.
get a wee kick about with Kyogo or some shit.
Here, tell him I'm asking for him, Bungie. He'll know me.
Do you like Jerry McCulloch?
I actually used to get a laugh at him, and then as soon as he got the job with Celtic, completely unfollowed me and blanked me. No,
Why? It's not
he
that
couldn't
big.
be associated with us.
Oh, that's harsh. What a shame.
Fucking, I'll chin him for that. I'm sure he's a leather follower.
What day are you back? So
I'm back Thursday morning.
It's-
I'll leave Wednesday night or something. Yeah.
Aye.
So I'll
in
go
Celtics tomorrow,
what day is this?
Monday.
Monday.
Is it? Fuck. I'm back Wednesday, so game tomorrow. Then I'll train Wednesday, then back home Wednesday night.
Name your film locations, or is that?
No, I think there's maybe one. I don't know. I've done some more free billboard stuff, but I'd already done that before. But I got better ones than that. Green Mile one. I've got a Green Mile one.
What scene?
The Green Mile. So I think somewhere doing closer to where I'm heading to tomorrow. So I'll get that tomorrow. So.
Have you met up with Tobin? No. Is that tomorrow? You
No,
mean
he's,
up with?
only, he's coming up tomorrow for the game, aye. And then he's heading back down because he's got work. So he's just come up for the game, which is fine.
You could get him pissed and make him miss work.
Aye. Maybe because he's want to go to a Belgian brewery or some shit.
Oh,
like
you
that.
could easily get him pissed. He's not a big guy. He's not as if he's carrying a lot of mass to soak up that alcohol.
I think there's a lot of Celtic fan zones in that, and like, so maybe have a wee Guinness. I don't know. See.
Are they expecting a good turnout tomorrow?
Aye, because there was all of them in Washington. They played Washington 2 days ago, so I think it was quite bouncing then. So I'm assuming maybe a lot of them will do the 3 games here.
What is the 3 games they're playing? Man City, Washington,
Chelsea.
They playing Chelsea as well. That's kind of cool to be involved in that, isn't it?
I think that's in Ohio, maybe somewhere different anyway.
That's mad though, eh? So is it obviously
to push Premier League soccer?
Aye.
And obviously,
So the guy I was hiking with today, one of the guys, he's like, he works for Charlotte FC, who's an MLS team. So we were just talking about all the American games and that, but they don't have any like teams getting relegated or that. You can't get promoted, you can't get relegated. It's just the MLS teams every year, same teams every year.
That's a bit. I guess it makes it exciting if you're getting the opportunity to move up, and if you're fighting to stay up.
Aye, but none of that, man. So that was quite good.
Have they just not got the amount of teams for it?
I don't know.
That's probably
I don't
it.
know. Because they were talking about obviously the college stuff today, you know, and see the numbers some of the college stuff gets like they're talking about 80,000 people.
Soccer matches in a soccer match.
So everything, soccer, NFL, college football, college basketball. Like apparently, like the numbers are just so much higher than the actual professional ones, which is mental, man.
When I was 14, I played football in Canada at a tournament in the summertime, and in a stadium, mate, honestly, and thousands of people came to watch it.
And I bet you weren't abusing you like you would at fucking.
I promise I've not. I promise.
But see, the guys, he's playing 14 in this stadium, and the boys are doing it. Fucking Bishop Briggs getting some guys. You touch that ball, man, and I'm stabbing you.
It's. I remember as well being like, see, like the Canadian kids. Obviously, a lot of the black guys, although they're supposed to be the same as you, like, look at the fucking size of this guy. Like a 14-year-old black dude in Canada, he looks about 18 because they're all just like muscly up fucking beards and I might just be like, fucking hell, they were all jacked, just big proper athletes. But that's what they said, in the summer they play football and in the winter they play hockey, and I was like, fucking hell, they're just all massive, But even at like a youth football tournament, thousands of people come out to watch it and
just support the local team.
Aye. Well, it is big over there, but obviously it's going to always be hard to compete with. You're going to be struggling to compete with NFL and NHL, but fair enough. If Celtic are taking a big falling over there as well.
It's quite worldwide, Celtic, though. They've got fans everywhere, man.
Same with Hearts.
It's that Celtic connection, and it's that like Irish. That's the connection, because there isn't really massive teams from Ireland. When you think about it, the team is Celtic.
So Matt, who my mate Matt that I done the hike the other day, he's from San Diego, but he's supported Celtic for about 30 years. So that's like the first time they've been out of America, but he's never been to Scotland. So he's for San Diego. The other guy was for Charlotte, but mad Celtic fans.
Why did they pick Celtic? That's what I want to know. Like, at what point are you like looking through the names of a team and going like Celtic? I'm going there. I can understand if you're from Boston and you support the Boston Celtics, then I'm like, right, I get that.
Is he a Chargers fan if he's for San Diego?
Aye.
They
were talking Chargers today, anyway, but I don't know any of that shit.
Or is it like that Irish American thing?
Could be. I've got Irish ancestry. Let's go fucking. Let's go Celtic. Celtic FC. So, Chris, you're obviously training. The question I want to know is, have you got your Anaconda knee braces? Because
they're in my bag.
I know for a fact your legs wouldn't be hurting this much if you had the Anaconda knee braces.
I wish I took them up the hike.
Which takes us to our next point. If you are suffering from any sort of injury and you're training with it, why not hit up Anaconda, be it for knee braces, ankle braces, elbows, wrists. Check out Anaconda. Ross, where can we hit up Anaconda?
You can go and get them at anacondafightwear.co. You can currently get 2 knee braces for $59. You can put leather 10 in at the checkout for 10% off as well.
It makes sense if you're looking to get new kit or you're looking to help reduce injury impact in your training. Why not hit up Anaconda? Keep it Anaconda. Are you in the McDonald's? What you buying?
I don't know, because I need to come and serve me.
That's because you've been in there like stealing their Wi-Fi for the last 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know.
They asked me for dig money. I'm going to pay it on one.
Acting suspiciously.
Hey, can I get a Diet Coke, please, lad? That's all. 202? Oh, beautiful, man. There you go. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep a change if you've got.
You filthy animal.
There you go. I mean, you always tip. Always tip it, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ask them if they miss Joe Biden.
Yeah, you're a sucker.
What's the feeling in America right now, Chris? You with your American friends from San Diego and that?
Is the news just buzzing with this, eh?
What are you saying?
What's the news like? What's the feeling in America right now when you're there? Because you're friends with San Diego. What's with the whole presidential race?
Oh, I asked them about it today, but you could tell they were like, I don't know if they wanted to talk about it. I was a bit mental here, eh?
Is that a touchy subject? Like,
Is North Carolina not like pro-Trump?
I don't know, man. I think they weren't really giving a shit. I think the two of them weren't really bothered about who wins it. I don't think they liked any of them.
It pretty much means nothing to everybody, doesn't it?
aye.
Unless you're so high up my business where you're going to get tax benefits or you're going to get benefits for being in one party or another. What I was thinking was, do you think it changes the way Trump's going to be in these debates? The fact that he's up against a female who is black, do you think it's going to change the way he is? Because he can be a piece of shit to another guy and people are going to be like, oh, he's out of order. But if he is offensive to a woman, then that's going to be seen as being sexist. Am I right? Mm-hmm. So is he going to change how he's going to interact in these press conferences, debates?
Is it definitely that Kamala they're putting forward, aye?
I think so.
The heel rip putty bits, mate. She fucking got caught withholding evidence for a boy who was innocent on death row. She's fucked. As soon as she does a debate against Donald Trump, and the second he says that, everybody's just going to be like, you are a fucking horrible bastard. Catch you later.
They keep throwing out the line that Trump's a convicted felon, don't they?
Aye, that's all well and good, but she intentionally stopped a guy who did not do anything wrong getting released for death row until she was forced to hand over evidence that she'd kept hidden to secure his conviction. But again, it's like, that's lawyers. They didn't care. It's about just beating another lawyer. But it comes down to that again. It comes down to it again. Do you think he's going to change the way he debates? Probably no.
No chance.
Probably no.
I think he has to. I think he has to, because he's not going to be seen as being sexist or being racist or being offensive to women or all of the above.
I think the worst thing she can do is play those cards.
You think so?
Aye.
No, I think they're the best things he can do. I think you could put him into a corner and get people against him, because we live in a woke world.
But if she does that, then he can turn around and go, oh, well, what else would she say? Eh?
Has he not already said that she's nuts and all that in speeches?
Mate, have you ever seen her like talking in public? She's fucking bonkers.
Is she?
Oh, go and watch some clips about her. She's as bad as Joe Biden. At least Joe Biden, you felt sorry for the poor old guy, eh? Now, like her, you're just like, she's meant. How are these the best two cunts? It's 350 million people. They're the best two. That's mad, man.
See the old Bill Burr special? It was like, this is like the start of Law and Order. It's like you had Biden and Trump, and like these can't be the guys. Like, this ain't the guy. Who's the real guy? Because they're not the killers because it's too early, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, how has America ended up in this state, man? Surely there's other people out there, man, surely.
Do you know what I think's always mad about Americans as well? They think America is the best country that's ever existed. It's great to visit. You imagine living there, mate?
It's like,
it's wild.
it's crazy that there is only a two-party race. When you think about what your vote, like, don't get me wrong, your votes in Scotland don't really mean much.
No.
In the grand scheme of the UK, But in America, there should be more than 2 options. These are the 2 options. This is all you've got. Like, is there no like a third guy, like a wee guy we can just get in? More than like, surely there has to be another option. Or is it just a wasted vote?
In a country that's the size of a continent.
Aye,
it's realistically 50 countries.
Maybe there is, and it's maybe just a wasted vote, and they're like, right, we don't want Democrats, or we don't want Republicans in, so even though I would vote for somebody else.
There is technically 6 people. I mean, there you go, you've never even heard.
The other one's that Kennedy, he's in it.
Kennedy, Cornel West, Jill Stein, and Chase Oliver.
Is he the big, massive, like, yoked black guy, that Chase Oliver?
No, Cornel West is a black guy.
He's quite big. Like, looks like he
looks
trains.
A bit like fucking Don King.
Aye. I see that.
I think he's got it in the bag anyway after having that.
Mate, you get shot in the lug, that's you. You're just automatically the winner. 50 Cent.
It's wild that people actually... I said it in the last podcast. It's wild that people are talking about this, and it's not our. It's not our. We don't gain anything for them winning. We don't gain anything for any of these guys winning. But we're still talking about it, and it's still taking up like airtime.
But not even that. Could you imagine hating somebody because their political beliefs are different for yours? How mad is that? What a fucking waste of your time.
You stay in Scotland where there's like.
I'm bad to hate any cunt,
but there's two main religions.
Aye, but I'm either of them.
And it's linked to football, and then there's... Aye, it's exactly the same.
I don't know if people actually buy into it though.
Well, I was playing golf with your brother. Did he tell you? We're hitting the 17th hole, and we're walking down, and these wee guys are like, just wee boys that are just out looking for golf balls. And they went, they go to the Stevie Lane and they go, I bet he's pish at golf. And then
why?
Just because, and they were like, so we all hit really good drives. And then the wee guys are sitting talking to him like, what team do you support? Rangers or Celtic? Rangers or Celtic?
It's the first question that gets asked.
Like wee boys, it's like, it's still to this day. So it's exactly the same as Republican or Democrat. Am I right? Do you not think so?
Head over onto the Patreon to we discuss the religious divide in Scotland.
Aye.
Have you ever seen Friends where the wee guys wearing shorts and say, hey, this is a family place, put the mouse back in the house?
Is that the guy that's putting his leg up in the chair and his ball hangs out? Is that what I look like? Well, Greg did tell me that you won't actually see my legs.
What, he hear a funny... What, he hear a funny...
With these 2 pair of shorts I've got on check his fucking legs.
See, I was like, my hand's been here and I noticed in the actual screen. So if you can pull that screen up for me, it looks like I've actually no got end on.
It does look a bit like that.
Am I right in saying they can't see this? This is Patreon now, isn't it?
No, but we'll just move on to Patreon now, but that's the wide that you can see on the screen, you'll no be in the podcast.
Right.
And I'll zoom that one in just so your ball's not hanging out there.
Did your ball actually fall out?
It's close.
Your legs are looking good.
It's
your
close.
legs are looking good. Last time I seen legs like that, they were hanging out an nest.
Oh, steady on. Didn't he make me have to have some sort of squat off competition with you, my boy?
It is clammy in Scotland, but